guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tia if you're new, and welcome to my very first episode of Tips with T. This series is going to be based on just tips and tricks that I've learned throughout the years that I just feel like would be super helpful. People inquire a lot about some of the things that I do, and I just decided why not make it into a YouTube series? Why not make it into a video series, honey? And we're going to be calling it Tips with T. So for this edition, we are going to be doing how to refresh your knotless braids. And this this method can work for knotless braids, dreads, the faux locks, real dreads, twists. It can pretty much work for anything that is like singly in your head that you want to refresh. This is super beginner friendly. You do not need to have any experience with like hairdressing, hairstyling, nothing like that. Like, it's super easy, super friendly, and it's a super cheap way to maintain your hair for a while. I've had my hair in for about a little bit over a month now. My hair is natural, and I know that it could be a little bit harder or more difficult for us to maintain our hairstyles. All my natural girls feel me. I know the struggle can be real, but this solution or these products that I'm using are natural hair friendly, and at least for me, it holds and it does what it needs to do in the moment. You know, whatever happens after, it happens after. But in the moment, it holds up and it comes through for you girls. So I just wanted to share my method with you, and hopefully it'll work. If you want to learn how I went from this to this, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for joining me for my very first Tips with T. Okay, so here are the products that I use. Only 2 products. It's pretty simple. I use my Gorilla Snot, and then just my edge control brush. It's kind of dusty right now, so don't judge me. I need to wash it, but I really only just use this side right here. So if you even have like a one-sided mini brush, you can just use that. Before we get started, you need to make sure that your hair is clean, like free of product. So if you do have any product, I would suggest that you use like just a damp rag and kind of like brush it out, because if you put product on top of product, then it's going to make your hair like flaky and very quickly too. So first I try to think about what part I want to go with. So for today, I'm going to go with the side part. I'm going to go with the side part. Let me see it, because I could do a middle. I haven't done a middle yet. This is what the middle would be giving. But I'm more of like a side part type of girl. Type of woman, honey. And I'm really picky about my side parts too. So, no, I like my side part on this side. Okay, so we're going with a side part today. And so after I decide what part I'm going to be doing, let me just fix my robe because I'm not trying to flash ya. After I figure out what part I'm going to be doing, then I kind of like just go around the parameters. So because now I figured out I'm doing a side part, I'm just going to do probably this row right here, these 2 rows right here, because they're gonna show. Then I'll do this row here, because I'm gonna need this to go over like that. And then I'll do for sure the front row like that. So I'm literally just doing the parameter. You could do your whole head, but it's really time consuming, and I don't really want to sit down for that long and do it. But this process could definitely be applied to your entire head. I just do what's going to be shown, if you get my drift. So yeah, oh wait, and this. So these are the braids I'm going to be working on here, here, and then here. Because this is what's going to show on this side, and then that's what's going to show, and then this is what's gonna show here, right here, and then for there. So I like to work with the bottom pieces, so the pieces underneath first. And you don't really need to wear one of these. I just like to because it helps me with the rest of the hair, so it's not all in my face. So let me do it like this. And sometimes I don't even use it. Sometimes I just kind of like eyeball it and go that way. So now I'm just gonna pull them out like individually, one by one. There's a little bit of product in here. I purposely like make my hair go much like very crusty. Well, I shouldn't say crusty, but like I've purposely not been like maintaining it because I wanted to make this video to show you guys how I actually do it. People ask me this all the time and it's not that hard. It's literally super easy. So I just take out some product and I put it on my hand right there just because it's easier for me. It's more accessible. So then I just take off a little bit of product, like maybe like that much. Guys, my nails are broken, okay? Half of them are broken, half of them aren't. But bear with me. It's ghetto. So there we go. That's kind of what that looks like. Kind of twist it up because it's really like sticky. So use that, about that amount. And then just like where the roots are to my braid, maybe I'll come in more. If you see some imperfections, honey, just relax, okay? There we go. Okay, so, and I like to leave a little piece right here to do like make it curly. So I'll literally just take this piece of product, go around the root of my braid. I'm taking a little bit more. Go around the entire root of the braid until like you see like it's kind of getting like pasty there. It's getting a little pasty. There, wait. Can you see the pastiness? You see that it's getting a little bit pasty there. And then I use the brush and I kind of brush it all in. Sorry, use the brush, I kind of brush it all in. And then I twist it from the root. Like that. And that's literally what it looks like. Do you see how like you can already see that? Just like that. Then I tuck it behind my ear. Like that usually like holds it in place. Let me see. Yeah, that usually holds it in place like that. So we got one. Let's do two. This is literally just the same method I apply throughout my whole head. Right there. And then like once you get like to the part where your edges are, you have to kind of be a little bit careful because you don't want to swoop the wrong hairs in the wrong braid, you know what I mean? So you got to make sure you're careful with how you're parting it. So kind of like that. Move that up, move that down, do that that way, and then I twist it. And then like sometimes there's excess product around just this part of the braid. Oh, wait. Around, can you see it? Yeah, around this part of the braid. I just put my hand around it to twist it a little bit more. There we go. Then dip me underway. Kill my mama, hold me till I scream or every and wash me over until my well runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby. whichever way you want your braids to fall is the way that you need to twist it. So for example, this braid, I want it to fall this way. So I'm gonna purposely pull it in this direction and twist it like this. Like that. Hold on a minute. Wait, oh yeah. There, it goes that way. And this goes that way. And then this one. This goes that way, like that. Okay. So this is what it's giving right now. As you can see, like the edges, it looks so much more neat right now. So I'm just gonna quickly go over the edges, just really quickly before I tie it down. Just to make sure like everything looks up to par with how I want it to look. And it's really like you just use your own discretion. There we go. And so I'm still gonna leave these two pieces for now. That's literally one of the last things that I do. And then I'm gonna tie it now. With my head tie. All right, so now I've tied it. Okay, so now that I tied it, I leave it for like this is the step that I do before I take a shower. So if I have to like spruce up my hair, retwist my hair, I retwist my hair, then take a shower, then do my makeup, and then take it off. Or if I'm not doing my makeup, then I like do this before I take a shower, just so that it has enough time to like settle and season. Okay guys, so we are back now. It's been roughly about 45 minutes since I did my edges and did my retwist. I did a quick beat on my face and now I'm ready to take it off and see what the results are giving. So I'm needing some lip gloss too. Ooh. Okay, but yes, so this is how it looks. It's definitely giving, I just got my hair done. So now I'm gonna go in and do these two side pieces right here that I left out. So I'm just going to take just a little bit of the Gorilla Snot and just kind of pull it out and like twist it and kind of curl it, and then it kind of like curls up like that, and then I can just put a little bit down, so because I want it to lay a little flat there like that. And a little flat at the bottom there. So that's what it's giving. Just a little curl. Just a little curl, honey. And so this is the finished product. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my very first Tips with Tia. If you have any comments or any questions, please write them down below and I'll answer them as best as I can. Again, I am not a professional. I just know how to tweak some things to make my situation work for me. That is all for today. This is definitely very beginner friendly. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the description box, in the comments, in the comment section down below. And yeah, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.